Olá pessoas, tudo bem? Deixa o like, se inscreve, comenta aqui embaixo as histórias que vocês querem ver por aqui. Mas faça tudo isso, viu pessoal, pra gente continuar postando conteúdo como esse. Bora pro vídeo.
Why are you here, Caroline? Surely the Salvatore School for the Young and Gifted needs its headmistress across the pond.
Got a phone call. Apparently you don't pick up anymore.
So you came all this way at Haley's request?
Rebecca called, actually. I was in France already.
Winter getaway?
For work. I don't know what year you think it is, Klaus, but I'm the mother of twins. I was married and widowed on the same day, and I am responsible for an entire school full of kids, including yours. You know, the one that you haven't asked about. Why are you avoiding her? She's beautiful and smart. So smart. Maybe too smart for her own good.
Like her father.
But Hope, she hears the same rumors we all have over the past 5 years. That you have gone completely bonkers. You seem only normal crazy to me.
High praise indeed.
You know, 2 men from the family who own this building were killed at a nightclub yesterday by an alleged maniac. And here lie more bodies. Care to explain why you're methodically picking off all the members of one family?
Because I'm compulsive. Or perhaps it's just to while away the time. Or maybe, just maybe, Klaus Michelson has finally gone mad.
Or maybe you just want people to think you have. In this spree you're on, it isn't random. You have a list, don't you? You can't be serious.
I've never been more serious. It's my experience that those who are wronged seek revenge, and since many have long memories, I'm determined to systematically annihilate each and every one of our enemies, and the heirs of our enemies.
But that list is endless.
It's the only way to protect Elijah. In his current state, he wouldn't know an enemy if they sat down at his piano. And it passes the time. Though why we're bothering with all of this, I don't know.
But it's a historical building. Just take this. Start here. You may have started out playing crazy to make your enemies fear you, but now I'm not so sure that you're pretending. This isn't right, Klaus, even for you.
I find I'm not good without Elijah. We've been parted before, but not like this. This is worse than if he were dead. Lost my brother.
But you still have a daughter.
She's better off without me. I know what it's like to be raised by a monster.
Oh my... Come on, that was like 1,000 years ago. Really mean dad? Newsflash, the guy's dead. Get over it. Stop using Michael as an excuse to be a bad father. Ugh, I also know what it's like to be a kid missing her father. You may not be able to be in the same room with her, but there's this ancient gadget called a telephone. Use it before you lose your daughter and she loses you. Because your conference.
You mean Hope's missing?
A few hours ago, she took off with a boy from school.
What?
We're looking for them. In fact, our entire honors tracking class is on it.
Who's this boy? I'm gonna kill him.
We can't pinpoint their location yet, but they seem to be heading somewhere just outside of New Orleans.
So she's coming home. Why?
You can ask her when we find her. Let's go. They just texted. My tracking class should be zeroing in on them. We should have a location nailed down any minute.
So what, we just wait here and sip rancid diner coffee?
Or you can think about what you'll say when you see Hope. Or more importantly, what you won't say. It'll be tempting to lash out, but you'll regret it later.
You know, you have a lot to answer for, not just for losing my daughter.
She's not lost.
After all your haranguing, be a better father, become more engaged.
I refute harangue. I am not a haranguer. I gave constructive advice.
Which I heeded at my own peril. And Hope didn't make it any easier.
She's not 8 years old anymore. She doesn't have to look up to you now just because you're her dad. You have to earn it.
You know, the truth be told, it's been bloody awful. The constant worry. Never known such pain.
Well, congratulations. You just became a father.
Just as she became a truant. Why? Why would she do this?
It's pretty basic. Some girls just like the bad boys. The more sheltered they are, the more likely it is.
You say that like it's inevitable. It's not a rite of passage.
For some girls it is. It was for me. If there was a bad boy within a 5-mile radius, I would find him. And some were even way too old for me.
Well, I'm sure some had very pure intentions.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We turn off in 4.1 miles.
Do you regret the time we've spent together?
No, I don't regret our time together. I just think when we met, I was so young. And when I think about it, I was someone else back then. And so were you.
I don't think I've changed that much.
I do. The man I met back then terrified me. I was intrigued, but I never felt safe or relaxed or myself, really. And now look at us.
So you don't regret meeting me?
No. But I do think that I represented something for you back then. Something innocent. It reminded you of a part of yourself that you lost and wished that you could get back. If we'd never met until now, I wonder if you'd even notice me.
It would be impossible not to notice you, Caroline. Your essence would hover around me, around me, till I did.
Whatever the hell's going on here, no.
Don't make me murder you while you contemplate killing yourself.
Caroline, if you're here to stop me...
I am here to collect a debt.
Caroline, I'm standing in one of my favorite places in the world, surrounded by food, music, art, culture, and all I can think about is how much I want to show it to you. Maybe one day you'll let me. You saved it.
You owe me a tour.
To Falls, I met a woman near here and we mused about art.
Can we guess I'm blonde? You have a type.
Intelligent, beautiful, fierce, with a heart bigger than the sun.
And the patience of a saint. I've never really understood art. I mean, it's pretty, sure, but...
Well, you have to see past the paint and the technique to understand the deeper meaning of it all. This piece, for example, is about time. The way it rises, falls, races and slows. Human beings in all their brevity feel it, but we feel it more. The fiction of the clock, the lies the calendar tells. I've lived 1,000 very small years. Years in the city, moments with hope.
Okay. We need a drink. Maybe 6.
Would you even be here if I had longer to live?
Maybe I'd let you chase me around for a few more centuries. That was always the fun part anyway. Say goodbye to your daughter, Klaus. Give her real closure.
Closure is a myth.
Look, what you're doing is noble, Klaus. But if you don't say goodbye, if you leave Hope with questions and pain and anger, you'll haunt her. And I don't think that's your end game.
I don't know how to say goodbye.
try this. One of you stands, walks to the door, but doesn't turn back. Even if their heart aches for just one more look, one more moment, you'll know that the not looking just means I'll never forget.